Dobry wieczór, zapraszam na drugi odcinek z gry Starfield. Będę kończyć misję, skończyliśmy misję jeszcze wczoraj na planecie, moi drodzy, dokładnie planecie Kret, tak się nazywa, planeta Kret. Że będziemy ruszać dalej w przygodę. Oczywiście, wiadomo. Nie zapomnijcie o subskrypcji mojego kanału, bo na moim kanale jest 228 subskrybentów, będziemy po 300 subskrypcji do końca lutego tego roku. Także dołóżcie cukierku do celu, doceńcie ten mój wysiłek, dając łapkę w górę pod moim filmem. No i każdym oczywiście nowym, no i o dzwoneczku, żeście dostali powiadomienie o moich nowych filmach i live'ach. Życzę miłego oglądania na moim kanale. Ruszamy! Ruszamy.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city. Of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Odlatujemy stąd. Odlatujemy w kosmos. Dobra, jesteśmy. Teraz gdzie mamy lecieć? Lecimy do tego. Teraz gdzie mamy lecieć, powiedzcie mi. Chyba nie tu. Misje. Gdzie mamy teraz lecieć? Chyba nie tu. Dobra, musimy polecieć tam, gdzie jest pokazany nasz cel. Dobra, wyląduj. Wylądujemy. Odkryto.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Evening, sir.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Stop right there. Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
I'm really rather busy.
Na pech. Ojej.
Never a dull day in the big city.
Nie wolno kraść.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me...
No time to chat.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
No ale to. Ja ty.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. Well, at the moment, it's what's not in it that's an issue right now. I don't have everything for the recipe. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. Bit of a slow news day around here. Well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Varun embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Varun, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
No dobra.
I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
misje są pod tle. Dobra. Zróbmy tą misję. Stal kurs. Tak, co odbyć szybką podróż na miejsce. Ojejku. Atlantyda.
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look. I'd love to, but you're gonna need some more credits. I'm not going anywhere, so just come on back when you got them. Sure, how about it?
O, statek co możemy indykować.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Muszę trochę grę ściszyć. Bo trochę tak dźwięk w tej grze jest trochę mocny, za mocny trochę. O, jest ta gra cisza. Dobra, idziemy sobie dalej.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
Atlantyda fajna, podoba mi się to miasto, Nowa Atlantyda, nie? Nowa Atlantyda to się tak nazywa, no? Tylko to nazwę ma.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation
Jedziemy.
around the city. We can take it directly to the map.
Idziemy. Wow.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something? Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do. Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
Drobny. Rozmawiam z dyplomatą.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. Clear.
Wow.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation's stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up.
Aha. O.
As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions.
Płynnie. Wow. Handlowa, tam jedziemy.
It took years to get us looking this way. Rations? Check. Rifle? Already stowed.
Wow. Idziemy tam teraz.
When someone insults you,
The Free Star Collective. A collective of snakes.
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Is there something I can help you with? Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
O, to fajnie. Mały krok. Wow.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
Idziemy teraz tu.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset?
Here we
Whatever
are.
it is, it can't be that bad, right?
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Proszę.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here...
we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
To imagine. We thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Mały krok, dołącz konspiracji.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Wow. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
ruszamy na Atlantydę. Pochodzić. Na Nowej Atlantydzie. Wow. No, co zdrowie sobie zrobiłem. Zobaczmy, ile odcinek już za chwilę trwa. No, 37 minut, to już jest dosyć długo. Dobrze, dobra, 37 minut. Tu myślę, że mi kończę odcinek ze Starfielda. Bo 67 minut odcinek ze Starfielda to jest bardzo dużo. No, jedziemy w dół. Ciekawe, gdzie jesteśmy. Na stację NATO, dobrze. Dobra, moi drodzy, tu gdzieś skończymy odcinek. Pojedziemy tu w tą stronę. Ulica Handlowa. Pojedziemy w tą stronę i będziemy kończyć ten odcinek ze Starfielda. Dobra, drugi, ok? Dobra, myślę, że tu możemy skończyć odcinek ze Starfielda, moi drodzy. Dobra, moi drodzy, to koniec tego odcinka z gry Starfielda. Zaczęliśmy robić misję o nazwie... Skończyliśmy misję Mały Krok. Teraz będziemy robić tą misję. O tej nazwie. Stare śmieci, taka nazwa. Dokładnie tak. Tą misję będziemy robić teraz. A Mały Krok skończyliśmy już misję. Także dokładnie tak. To mamy ukończone. Teraz będziemy robić właśnie tą misję. Tą misję właśnie. Także moi drodzy, tutaj możemy skończyć odcinek już z gry Starfield. Także moi drodzy, to koniec tego odcinka z gry Starfield drugiego. Mam nadzieję, że odcinek się wam podobał. Skończyliśmy misję właśnie o nazwie Mały Krok. Tą główną misję fabularną skończyliśmy właśnie w tym odcinku. Wiecie, też nową misję Stare Śmieci, ale tą nową odcinku z gry Starfield trzecim. Także dziękuję za oglądanie i mam nadzieję, że odcinek się podobał. Do zobaczenia na kolejnym odcinku z gry Starfield za chwilę.